So, hey, my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is December the 26th. The time is now 5:56 p.m. So, today was a beautiful Wednesday all day, very relaxing, very fun. I just enjoyed myself. As you guys know, this is day 3 of my vacation. I chilled in the crib. I relaxed. I watched some TV. Of course, I ate some food, and I ended up ordering some Chinese food. And guys, I wanted to read to you the fortune cookie that I received today because I think that it's a message from God like everything else is. But I want you guys to understand that this fortune cookie, what it says on it is hitting it on the nail. And I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what I think it means. But it says, he who waits to do a great deal of good all at once will never do anything. So I'll repeat that to you guys again. He who waits to do a great deal of good all at once will never do anything. So, honestly speaking, guys, I really believe that this fortune cookie has so much meaning behind it. And I said, you know what? Let me vlog about this because, guys, vlogging is my new thing. So, honestly speaking, he who waits to do a great deal of good all at once, meaning like, honestly speaking, some people want to wait till the right time to do things. They don't want to, work on a little bit at a time here and there. But if you waiting for the right time to do something, guys, I'm telling you, sometimes there is no right time, but right at that moment when a thought comes to your mind, if you have the time to complete the task, then I say go for it. Do not wait until the time is right to do so much stuff at one time. Because see, everything that we're aiming for in life, it takes time. Whether we wanted to or not, everything takes time. You have to build this up, build that up, do a little bit at a time. Like, honestly speaking, guys, I'm at 175 videos right now, and I started YouTubing about 5 months ago. But I want you guys to know that I could not have shot 175 videos at one time. That's just merely, or in one day. That's just too much, you know what I'm saying, to be trying to do all at one time or all in one day. And it's just like, come on, like, who does that? But honestly speaking, he who waits to do a great deal of good all at once will never do anything. Some people sit around and wait for the right time to do things. Sometimes you have to create the right moments. You have to create the right time. And when you get a thought in your mind that this is something that you want to do and you're ready to put your all into it, just focus on doing a little bit at a time. You understand? Don't focus on trying to catch up with people. Don't focus on trying to do too much all at one time. Don't even wait until there is a right moment, because like I said before, some people sit around and wait for the right moment to do things, or to start that business, to quit that job, to go on a certain job interview, or to date a certain person. If you feel like this is something that you want to do, then I say focus a little bit at a time on doing this and doing that. And before you know it, everything that you want, you desire, you need, that abundance, it's all going to come together. But don't sit around and wait until you feel like the time is right. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that you could be sitting around waiting for years and the time will never be right. So at the end of the day, like I said before, guys, this fortune cookie right here, the statement behind it was so strong that I felt like I needed to share it with you guys. Like, honestly speaking, to me, this tells me, Chris, don't try to do everything all at one time. Work on it a little bit at a time, and before you know it, everything that you've ever wanted and you desire will be brought to you. Like, if you're working towards your goals, don't be afraid of the fact that it takes time. Patience is the key to all wonderful things. Work on it a little bit at a time. And that's why I told you guys, even in previous videos, I told you guys to plant seeds every day if you can. Because honestly speaking, that's how you start to build that empire. Like I said before, Rome was not built in a day. But they didn't sit around and wait, okay, well, we should wait, a whole 3 months from now before we start building, Rome. They took one brick at a time and they worked towards whatever they was aiming for. And before you know it, boom, Rome is now created. So it just goes to show, don't sit there and wait until you feel like the time is right. The time is right now. When you first get that thought that there's something that you want to do, that's the right time right there. Because why else would God have, blessed you with the idea of certain things? Because he wants you to work towards this. He wants you to work towards that. He never said, okay, well, everything is going to happen all in one day. I mean, see, this is what I truly believe. If you sit there and you put time, energy, effort, hours, true hustling into what it is that you're aiming for, when you finally reach that goal and that level of success, you appreciate it a lot more than if it's just handed to you or it only took one day to get there. Because now you're building up that character. You know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to have nothing. And you're fully determined to change your life so that it can be better for you and possibly your family and your friends. See, that's what life is about. So like I said before, guys, don't sit around and wait and then decide one day you want to do all of this at one time. No, if you have a goal that you want to accomplish, work on it a little bit at a time. Do one thing or one or two things today, one or two things tomorrow, 3 or 4 things, Friday. The point is, don't sit there and try to put it all into 1 or 2 days and think that boom, it's going to happen. Like, you have to hustle hard. You understand? You can't give up on yourself or your dream because things take time. Sometimes, when you first start in a business, there's a possibility that you could go a whole year without seeing any type of return. But you know what? Imagine 4 years. Imagine 3. Imagine 5. What I'm saying is things take time sometimes. But if you feel like you're worth it and that dream is worth it, then a little bit at a time, continue to work towards your dream. Continue to build your confidence. Continue to plant more seeds because that's what it's about. But I had to share that with you guys tonight because that fortune cookie was for me and it was also for you as well. Especially if you're watching this video, that's because God brought you here because obviously there's a stronger message behind this fortune cookie and I love me some fortune cookies. But guys, I wanted to share that with you. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, understand that you can't do everything all at once. So just plant a little seeds here and there. And don't worry if it takes a little time. You worth it. I'm worth it. Our dream is worth it. So let's make it happen. Peace.